Alright, I just walked past the 300 mile mark, which is, what's that, 160, 320, 480 kilometers of PCT now, plus some bonus miles in terms of alternates, summiting mountains on side trails, and also some wrong turns where I've done some bonus miles as well. So probably up over 500 kilometers now. It's pretty cool, I think. Definitely never walked that far before. And the old body's holding up pretty well. Feet feel good. A few very minor blisters and things, but certainly nothing major. No real like chafe or other nasty kind of injuries. No bruises or broken bones or torn ligaments or muscles and things. So all in all, pretty happy. Day 24 today. So when you average it out, I'm not exactly making huge miles. 24 days to do, well, now 300 miles, but be a few more yet. Quite slow actually, but that's including 2 0 days in towns where I haven't done any hiking, and about about 6 or 7 Nero days where I've done less than 10 miles out of town. So it's no hurry yet. Still just making my way through the desert, enjoying the relatively cool temperatures. It's warm today though, like it's unbelievable how much it's just every day is so different out here. I mean, today I'm walking along beside this sort of creek canyon here. See if I can capture some of where I'm hiking through. It's just a big sort of canyon, very loud flowing creek down the bottom. It's leading towards some hot springs, which are about 8 miles away, which, I don't know, Saturday afternoon I'm going to get there, so Saturday lunchtime pretty much, and I think it could be a bit of a shit show, but bit of a drop there, we'll see. But I mean, yeah, like today it's probably, I think, high teens, so probably 18 degrees. And then yesterday was much the same, but yesterday I was in like half the day in a pine forest, the other half of the day across like a desert floor. The day before that it was snowing. I was hiking in the snow. I mean, it wasn't accumulated on the ground, but it was actually snowing on us while we were hiking, and it was barely above freezing, and actually it was well below freezing during the night. So you're sleeping with all your electronics and your water filters and stuff like that in the sleeping bag with you, trying to stop them from freezing. It endlessly changes. The first 700 odd miles are considered to be the desert. So I'm, by tomorrow or the day after, I should be halfway through what's considered the desert. But yeah, there's been so much time spent in beautiful pine forests, up on top of stunning mountain ridges. You know, where I'm hiking now, again, doesn't exactly feel like desert, while there's a raging creek down there and lots of trees and stuff. So it's been good, really good. I can't believe, I mean, 24 days. I gotta admit, I'm kind of surprised I'm still out here. I know most of my friends were like, yeah, you'll do it. Didn't seem to have any real concerns as to whether I can do this or not. And physically, I felt like, you know, I'd be fine. But definitely the mental side of things, I wasn't entirely so sure how I'd go with such a long period of time out here camping and just living in the dirt and whatever. But that's fine. It's amazing what you get used to. Like at the moment, we're pretty much going through towns every 5 to 7 days or so. So yeah, you're on this endless 5 or 7 day backpacking trips where you're not showering and carrying all your food. And I mean, the water sources have been pretty clean so far, nowhere near as bad as I was expecting. But just a variety. Like last night, yesterday was awesome. And last night, me and a couple of friends got into camp about just before 4 o'clock. We'd done 19 or so miles. Right by a creek with a beautiful little campsite, and someone had built a little rock fireplace there. So yeah, had enough time. The sun was still high in the sky, so after so many days of sort of freezing temperatures, it was warm enough that I could jump in the creek, have a swim. I mean, it was a small creek, but I could at least get wet in the freezing cold water and get out and lie in the sun and warm up and have a really good stretch. And then light a fire. And then we just slept under the stars, no tents, just on our mats, sort of by the fire. And I mean, that's in contrast to the night before, where there was snow piling up or started to gather around the tents, and it was below freezing, and there was no hanging out, no talking. It was sort of stop hiking, get your tent set up as quick as you can, get into your sleeping bag as quick as you can to try and maintain as much warmth as you can, because once you lose it, it's pretty hard to get it back. And then doing everything from within your sleeping bag, cooking, eating, everything from bed, and you're in there for 12 or so hours by the time you surface in the morning. And before you get out of bed in the morning, all the clothes you're going to hike in that day, you're shoving them down inside your sleeping bag to try and warm them up before you have to put them on. And then yeah, to today where it feels like it's over 20 degrees and it's beautiful hiking weather, and having campfires last night and hot springs today. Just every day is so different. So I guess that helps. Like, it helps with, like, there's no monotony. I'm not finding it monotonous at all getting up and hiking every day. It's everything you're seeing, everywhere you're going is different, and just constantly making slow progress towards, I guess, Canada, or for me, my next destination is Wrightwood. I try not to think too far ahead. So for me, I've just got Wrightwood in about another 70 odd miles, or whatever that is, 110 kilometers. And in between here and there is a road crossing with McDonald's and Subway and Taco Bell, and I'll probably hit all three, even if I have food, because yeah, junk food, town food, real, well, not so much real food, but food, regular food, it's pretty enticing. So for now, 300 miles down, 2,300 and something to go. So I'll be out here for quite a few more months yet, hopefully.
You did film yourself?
The crossing one before, the one that Sage photos on me, videos on me.
Shame I didn't get you falling in the water there.
There you go.
Alright. Cool.
See, stand on that middle one.
Avoid the stabby bits.
Yeah.
You've got shoes on at least.
Yeah. She also has a hat on.
I am so impressed by you, Nono.
Thank you. Aha!
No, is my hero.
She's the real PCT hero.
Well, we built the bridge.
Ooh, a little rolly here.
Yep.
2IC bridge engineer, GD, coming across the bridge.
Trying to get his FKT.
Can't stall too long.
Oh!